Time if it's this cold out. I don't know, Todd, doesn't sound like a bad idea to stay in with a bottle or two of wine tonight.
Well, you know how I feel about wine. I certainly like it. And we have a very special guest here. She was named World's Best Drinks Writer at the World Food Media Awards. Her hugely popular wine columns reach more than 5 million readers. Now in her new book, Unquenchable, Natalie MacLean takes readers on a tipsy quest for the world's best bargain wines. Natalie joins us this morning with a few of her favorites. Welcome. And that is so appealing because I think a lot of people have this preconceived notion that a great bottle of wine needs to be expensive.
Exactly, and we're here to bust that myth with this book and these wines that we have today, because I don't think you have to pay a lot to get great taste. There are a lot of factors contributing to this, increased competition in the liquor stores for your wine dollar, technology has improved, new wineries popping up. These days, I think the sweet spot is between $10 and $15, maybe $17 at the most, where you can get wines that taste twice as expensive as they cost.
So in your household, what is the occasion in which to, have a sort of more average priced wine, $17, $20, $25 wine, and then what is the occasion for a, $40 to $50 wine?
Well, I think, my husband and I really do enjoy a glass of wine with dinner or two. So, weekday wines tend to be in that sort of budget or bargain price range. But if we're going to host a dinner party, or if we're bringing a bottle to a guest's house, or especially around the holidays, which are right around the corner, we're going to splurge and go up a little more. But I'm always looking for that good, price-quality ratio, no matter what the price point is.
Okay, that's great. Let's start talking about some of these wines that you've brought in.
Absolutely.
I guess we should start at the lower end,
okay,
lower
sure.
price point.
Sure. This would be Dr. L, which is a Riesling from Germany. That's in the book. I kind of meet these obsessive, passionate winemakers, and you kind of get carried away on their stories, and in telling their story, learn the story of wine. But at the end of each chapter, I have insider tips. And so one of them is look for regions that might have had a dreary reputation 10, 20 years ago, like Germany, and is now trying to reestablish itself, because these wines are terrific. This one is $14.
Do you think that as their reputation improves, that the price may go up?
It might, but they've got a lot of price pressure down, because they really have to prove themselves. That was the sort of syrupy stuff from the 70s. I mean, some of us still remember that.
I sure do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're fighting that, and that's one of the tips. Another one would be to go to a region that's warm. Chile, Argentina, Spain even, because they're going to have a good vintage year after year. This nice red, robust wine is a great option to Cabernet. It's Torres, and it's only about $14 as well.
Okay, let's go to our sort of mid-price point here.
Sure. I love New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc. This Kim Crawford, it's nice and zippy, great with vegetarian or grilled veggies, seafood salads. This one is about $22, so we're starting to come up. But again, it's great value for the money. And then with the reds, we've got Wente, which is a California Cabernet. What happens with California, and here's another insider tip, go to the less fashionable regions. So Napa and Sonoma are well known.
Yes.
But if you go to somewhere like the Livermore Valley, or take France, Bordeaux and Burgundy, you're going to pay up. Yes. Go south. Languedoc.
Languedoc.
Exactly.
I'm a fan of Languedoc. We have to move on to our most pricey here, which aren't even,
they're not
over the top.
No, we've got a $37 Chardonnay from BC. Not all BC wines are this expensive, but this is cream of the crop. Compared to Burgundy, you'll pay double, $60.
Wow.
And here we have a Massey Amarone, which is a massive wine, but it's gorgeous. It's very full-bodied. That one clocks in at $45, but it's a terrific celebration wine.
And that is a great host or hostess gift, I would suggest.
Absolutely.
I think, but I'm not the expert. You can see the expert in action. Natalie MacLean actually has a reading of Unquenchable at Pages Books on Kensington Road. That's tomorrow night at 7 p.m. More information at breakfasttelevision.ca. And a good read. Thank you so much for coming in.
And I've also posted these wines on my own website at nataliemaclean.com.
Amazing. Thank you so much for coming in.
Okay.
It's going to be a great night to enjoy. Now on to our roads. Here's Dave.
Tara, thanks very much. 20 pounds.